welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Achua is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness. And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan against Anunoby. And it's DeRozan missing. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Westbrook after the basket by New York on the other end. DeRozan with the bucket.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
Bridges passes to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's DeRozan. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Now here's Westbrook. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Misses the wing 3. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Brunson. Takes the 3. Brunson missing again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Shoots over Anunoby, and no good, trying to use the glass.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Brunson. With the drive, shakes him, and he sinks the layup. Give him 8.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Hart. Sacramento also making some changes. Monk, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Schroeder in for Westbrook. Here's Sabonis in his last outing with 12 points. Achua with a screen. And here's Schroeder outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to DeRozan. Monk, a screen on Bridges. 5 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, this is a shot DeRozan can make. And I like the fact that he knows his strengths on offense and plays to his strengths.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Brunson missing again. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
DeRozan passes to Schroeder. From the line, it's hauled in by Robinson.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Brunson passes to Bridges. New York, no good that time either. Up top, Schroeder. Brunson defending. 1 for 3. He can't get that one to fall. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Sacramento, Dario Saric is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. The shot by Towns, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Monk passes to Schroeder. Pass to Monk. That one's good. This game is all even. Monk's got his first 2 points of the night.
Enjoying watching Monk handle the rock now. He has the ability to glide through the defense and does a nice job creating for himself.
Now here's Robinson. No made baskets yet. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out. And the Kings shooting just 33% so far in this game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Inside, out to Schroeder. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's Schroeder. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Almost an entire new group here. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Here's Brunson, coming off a 31-point game against Philadelphia. Hart with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Hart, top of the key, and he hits the jumper for two. Hart's gotten his first points in this one. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And these are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. In third, New York.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
We've got 1:48 left in the half. Bridges against Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
So it's Sacramento now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Westbrook outside. Sabonis against Robinson. And Sabonis slams it in.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Sneaking inside, it's Brunson.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
DeRozan passes to Ellis. Sabonis in the post, working on Robinson. Sabonis' shot is off. New York leading by 4. Outside Hart, here's the three, and the three-pointer goes. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And here's Schroeder outside. Drops in the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks out in front, leading by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. Being at the top of your respective conference has got to be a good feeling, right, fellas?
A very good feeling, Ernie. And you always want to be sending a message out there to those teams.
What does the message say, Kenny?
It says, good luck, brother. You'll need it.
And now, guys, let's look back at the first half of our game. Jalen Brunson has been fantastic.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. If you look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 4, we've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Levine. No good that time. Nice D from Bridges. Hart from long range. Rebound by Sacramento.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Westbrook. No points yet. Pass to DeRozan. Over Anunoby. And it's DeRozan missing. New York leading by 4. Hart passes to Bridges. Now Towns. Achua defending. Outside Anunoby. Misses the 3. And the Kings shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Achua. Lays it up and banks it in. Achua's gotten his second bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And again, the Knicks missing.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Brian, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Westbrook. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out to the wing. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's DeRozan. 7 points in the game. And another Sacramento 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Knicks trail by 4. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Towns outside. Fires the 3. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And Clarkson subbed in for Hart.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Levine. The 3 from DeRozan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. DeRozan's got 13 now.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Brunson. 15 points in the game. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Clarkson for 3. Here's Robinson. Sinks that one from the post. Robinson's got this first bucket of the night.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Clarkson. And the 3 off target.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Robinson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson against Levine. And the basket is good. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Kings on top. They're up by 6. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got Keon Ellis, Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Clifford in at the 4-man position.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Sacramento leading by 4. Westbrook outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Clarkson outside. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Throwing it down. Oh, Robinson is fully committed on that one.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Westbrook taking his time here. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Shamet. And Brunson is subbed in for Clarkson. The Kings also with a sub. Chua's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Off target from the wing. Westbrook outside. Sabonis with a screen on Brunson. To the paint. And Sabonis slams it in.
Excellent pick and roll action that time. Sabonis has great hands, rolls out of the screen effectively and hard, attacks the defense as the roll man.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby against Achua, 8 feet out.
Anunoby goes right into the defender that time, giving his body up on that play.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Sacramento.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And he can't get the first one.
Tell you what, every coach would love to have a bunch of guys like OG Anunoby. I mean, long, athletic, can make plays at the defensive end at a high level. And, of course, being able to knock down the three is that whipped cream on the strawberry shortcake.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Levine outside. Now Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Brunson. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Sabonis with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. DeRozan buries it from outside.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Brunson from downtown. Yes, sir! Brunson for three.
You could feel and see that one coming from a mile away. Brunson returning the fire quickly.
Now DeRozan. Anunoby there for the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Brunson leaning into the contact. Brunson with the finish inside.
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
Russell Westbrook, first personal, second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
free throw good from Brunson.
We come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. DeRozan up top. Anunoby covering. Hart with a rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. Towns showing some fight inside.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through. The game gets snug.
Now DeRozan. Now Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan double team. Westbrook fires. And again, another missed shot. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
DeRozan against Anunoby. DeRozan makes his move. Oh, no good! Unable to win this run. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. Now DeRozan. Can they tie it? And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.